Welcome back, guys. It is the Brothers Geek Out podcast. Forgot even what number we're at now. 356. Hope you guys are well. Been a very unusual week on my side. But yeah, I'll fill you guys into the details. I think this is gonna be the main part of it. So we'll leave that towards the end. So yeah. How you been, bro?
Yeah, no, good. I'm actually excited to hear about what you're going to talk about. I'm sure the main thumbnail image will give it away. You know what? I might help out and do the timestamp for you later on when you upload it.
Okay.
That makes a difference because I've been doing it for the Fight Talk one, and you can just kind of see what parts are what. I know it takes a bit of time to do that, but I might try
Actually, if you could go in and do that, then that'd be great, bro.
I will try to. When you upload it, let me know, and I'll try and go in and do that. But I've been good. I've had a great week as well. Our sister's been in town, so I took a
Yes.
week off work, and we've just been exploring the UAE and Dubai. I've been very busy though. It hasn't been really a vacation where you chill. It's just been very, very busy. A lot of driving. Went to Abu Dhabi a couple of times. Yesterday went to a different part of Sharjah. Saw some beautiful scenes.
Yeah, I saw, man. Look good.
In the evening, we went up to this thing called but up this like mountain sort of thing in the desert, and just sort of beautiful sunset. Absolutely beautiful, man. Really enjoying exploring Dubai now. I mean, I'm really enjoying that part. UAE's got so much beautiful things and scenes and whatnot to go check out. And then as I was up there, it was Maghrib prayer, and I had my wudu, and I was like, you know what? I'm up in these mountains. I might as well do my prayer. And just a beautiful feeling. Beautiful week. Tired. I'm very tired as well. My sister leaves tomorrow, so today we're just chilling, and tomorrow I drop off the airport. So I'm also going to get back into routine of work and training. So feeling the back to routine blues, and a bit of anxiety of getting back into work and training routine. But I have to, because this life is nice. But I'm eating anything and everything. I'm not training. Just don't feel as healthy, but I love the little break, so it's been enjoyable, man. So amazing.
No, that's always good. Always good.
And then this week, I guess I got Guardians to look forward to on Thursday, so I'm really looking forward to that. Tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, even Thursday, Hustle would work, and then I'll watch Guardians on Thursday. The crazy thing is, man, the way my week work is. Thursday, I have evening calls with the US for work. So what I'm gonna do is like during the day, do my work, then go watch the movie, and then come back in the evening and get back to work. So it's gonna be a bit of an odd one, but it'll be nice to go and watch the Guardians of the Galaxy next phase. I mean, the final phase for these guys, which I heard the reviews apparently are good, but I don't know. Listen, Marvel. I've been watching them. I'm still enjoying the Marvel content, but they've been getting a little heat. But I'm looking forward to this one anyway.
Listen, bro, I've heard good things as well. I mean, some of the people that I've got to go to the European premiere last week. There's no screenings for this, I don't think, till like next week. But I'm not going to make it. And to be honest, they won't give. The invites are very specific, and it's only we're lucky that we're one of the handful of people that. Get to go to these screenings and get the cool stuff that we get to do. I'm grateful for that. So even though I do the screenings, I mean, Quantumania I paid and went and watched it, and I do watch this one as well. So I'm looking forward to it. I've heard good things.
Yeah, no, I mean, I was gonna say that. I was saying that about, can we say what you went and watched? Can I say it?
Yeah, we can, man. It's all over the internet, bro.
It's all over the internet. So you watch Flash. You got a chance to watch the Flash 2 months before it comes out, right?
So it's a unedited, unfinished version I watched.
Okay, still watch the movie. And I was just thinking the other day, out of the millions of people in the UK, and you can say the millions of fans that you are one of the handful of people that they gave the opportunity to watch that movie. So that's what I'm saying. If we don't get the Marvel ones, okay, one day maybe we don't ever get them, because Kevin Smith's always crying. How the hell do you not give Kevin Smith that
I
opportunity?
know,
Anyway,
I know.
but if he don't get it, then how we ain't gonna get it. But you still get the Flash, and it's still an amazing opportunity. I'm a little bit, as a fan, I'm a little bit like, why 2 months early? The amount of spoilers that's gonna come out, I don't even want to hear anything. But there's so many like little, even like my non-spoiler review has a little bit of things that I don't want to hear about. That's why I didn't listen to your one, and I'm not going to.
I didn't even give it a review.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't give it a review.
The videos you put up, I just chose not to watch it because I just don't want to hear anything.
Yeah, no, and that's the best thing. You're gonna have to try and avoid it for the next 2 months, bro. It's gonna be extremely busy, and there's gonna be, I mean, all sorts going on. And to be honest, bro, even before that, I already saw a spoiler.
Oh god.
Can you imagine that? Before I even went in on the day, the same morning, bro.
2 months before the bloody movie, you've already seen.
There's a spoiler there. But the thing
hell.
is, it's a difficult one, and I mean, again, you know what? We'll jump on it and keep it fresh till the end, guys. So if you guys want to hear about my experience about the Flash, and it's not going to be a review or anything like that. I'm just going to tell you about the day. That's all.
All right. Well, man, I'm looking forward to hearing that. Let's get to the news, and then we'll get to that part, man.
Yeah. Go for it, bro.
So, oh man, another sad start. Rest in peace, Jerry Springer.
Oh man, yes.
One of the greatest entertaining shows ever. Like these shows, like they have now, like who's the guy that's on the British one? I can't remember, but those shows where it's like the DNA shows that you are not the father, and all this sort of funny things happen. Jerry Springer was the original, and he passed away. I think it was at 74, something like that. Rest in peace, Jerry Springer. I just remember when we were in school and I used to see, and people used to talk about his shows. And back then there was no internet, so you couldn't go into YouTube and watch it and whatnot. You would have to see what you could find around. But yeah, man, a legendary in that type of show. I don't know what the genre of that show is, but legendary guy in that type of show, I guess. So
real life madness, bro. That's what it was.
That's what it was, exactly. It was probably TikTok or Twitter in real life.
Yeah, kind of, but with people's issues though. With people,
that's what TikTok is, right? People put their issues up there, and everyone want to cuss each other and shit. Anyway.
Yeah, man. Yes. I got a good couple of trolls myself, bro, this week, which is you know what? This time I saw the funniest side of it, but then I was like, damn, that's deep, man.
Well, bro, don't think of it that way, because you have to remember, right? These trolls, these haters, they got nothing going on in their life, and they're gonna spend their time to comment on.
Well, you know what, bro?
Posts. But wait, I was gonna say they got time to comment on one of their posts, and they're thinking about it, and they're thinking of the most insulting thing they can think of, and the first thing they go to is like racism and shit, right? Because they want this reaction, they want to insult. That's why I say ignore it. Like Rogan's post and ghost is the best, and don't.
No, of course, yeah, I post and ghost, but you don't need to, because the people in your community now, and the community that we've built on the Brothers Geek Out podcast, they stand up for one another, but. Some of it you're like the thing is, bro, mental health is such a big thing. It's like hate is a big thing, bro. I mean, if you're a fan, you clearly see it in the movies that we watch, in the products that you read, books, comic books, the what hatred can lead to. You know what I mean? Is making bad choices. Now, he probably, or that person probably felt amazing when he dropped that. But he was a fan, and I feel like I know what's going on now at the moment. I feel like, because, bro, Twitter, the whole crew, we got it. You know, I'm going to go into more detail later. Look at this. I'm keeping everybody anticipated to watch the rest of the show, which I got to say, got some really great numbers, bro. Like last week and the week before, you know, thank you so much, guys. We got past the 400 subscribers. We just are coming close to, I think one of our Brothers Geek Out videos hit like 12,000 views or something recently.
Where? On TikTok? On
Instagram.
Damn.
We had so much go on, man. So much. So thank you.
Good.
honestly, thank you so much. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. I noticed our TikTok was dying, but it's gone back up again. Uh, if we can help keep people's attention and like, you know what I've realized now, bro, because we're going to continue doing what we do in the way we do it. And I don't think it's hard. There are some things that, you know, we'll do like the trendy videos, like the Gilman in the Dubai comic book shop, like a Wes Anderson movie. You know, they're great, bro. They're really good videos, and I feel like that shows a part of our lives and what we do. But with everything else, non-edited, it's not fancy. Just listening to two brothers, sometimes probably talking shit, but some real stuff in there as well. I'm glad that you guys enjoy it, and I'm thankful for that because we did it. We're doing it for fun, and we still love it. Uh, so thankful that people come, join, follow, click, like, dislike, drop some comments. You know what I mean? So that's always it's always grateful. So what I'm gonna do next week, and you know what? Sorry, not next week, but a week after. And I might as well say it on the show now. You know, baby's coming soon, so it's gonna be quite busy. But I don't know what Slick is saying, bro. Is he able to cover 2 weeks with you to do the Brothers Geek Out podcast?
I'm sure he would be, man. We could do a combination fight talk and geek out chat all in
All at
one.
once. Perfect.
I can
Awesome.
ask him.
Because
I'm sure he'll be up for it. I mean, we could just sit here for 2 hours and talk.
ask him, see what he's saying, bro. Because once baby's here, it's going to be really busy, and until we get kind of like a settled down structure, I mean, I'll be back.
And
But
now you've taught me how to upload the videos. I could do it from my side.
so yeah, 2 week break, guys, while I look after new baby. Hopefully this week sometime, inshallah, inshallah. Do dua, bro. Do
Soon.
dua, do dua. I think I saw one of sorry, we've gone off topic, but one of Atia's TikToks in the sand, she wrote down Leia, which could be confirmed. We don't know yet, but until baby's here, you know.
Well, we had a family vote, and I feel like that name was the one, and that's the name both you and Bobby picked as well. So
I don't know. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We like it. Anything could happen, just like Alara. We didn't know if she was going to be a girl or a boy. So the name came naturally. All right, cool. Continue. Sorry, bro. We were talking about mental health. We're talking about trolls. We were talking about.
End of the day, that stuff. If you wanted to, because that was a racist comment, and if you really wanted to, you could post that on the internet and let the internet find this person and ruin their life and all that sort of shit. But just forget the hassle, man. I say
No. It's not nothing.
Let people and you know what? The more big, and we are getting bigger with our growth and everything naturally. The bigger we get, the more great positive comments and fans we're gonna have, and the more bullshit we're gonna get. So just let it be, man. Fuck them. But yeah, let's move through the news.
Yeah, go for it, bro.
Top Boy. Okay, some updates on TV shows. First of all, Sweet Tooth season 2 is out.
I need to watch
1 or 2. Love it.
Good.
Excuse me, I love it. They carried on straight away from where the first one ended. Love the show. It's very weird. Like if you just press play and you got to a scene where it's just the kids who are they're called hybrids of
the hybrids, yeah.
You'll be like, this is very odd, and you probably, I don't know, maybe you might not get tuned in, but you might be like, well, this is very odd. I don't know, I'm not feeling this. But when you get into the story and just again, you know, the virus and the protectors and humanity. And they're so cruel towards these hybrids who are just babies, they're children. You're like, whoa, man, us humans, when shit goes down, we always turn bad. Well, always turn bad. That's always the story of the apocalypse. And we kind of saw that in COVID, you know, people fighting over toilet paper and shit and whatnot. So, you know, it's not far from the truth. You know,
use a bodna, guys. Use a bodna. Use a bodna.
That's it. Use a bodna, guys.
The way. Well, I don't know what they call it. Lufte or lufte or something.
When you buy a Japanese toilet, I don't know why the world hasn't adopted the Japanese toilet where it sprinkles the water up your boots. Listen, man, toilet paper is butters. You're just smudging poo in your ass, and then you walk on. Use the bodna, man. Use the Japanese thing. I don't know how we got into this, but what I'm saying is, COVID showed us when shit goes down, the human race will turn against each other in some way. Not everyone, but the weak. As bad as it sounds, the weak people are the ones that wanted to fight over toilet roll and all that sort of shit. And they're the ones that's going to turn against the human race. But this show shows that, you know, and it's not just turning against the human race. These babies, man, they're children that they're turning against. It's just because they're different, they're hybrids. They're
Mm.
really, it's just horrible. Just calling these little babies freaks. Like the mental health, the trauma that these kids will go through is crazy. But then you've got the heroes like Big Man and whatnot that's gonna save them, which is always nice. And then Sweet Tooth Gus is like the sweetest.
Yeah.
Sweetest kids ever, but he's like the sweetest kid ever. Great show, man. I've been enjoying that. I will be carrying on watching that show. More shows to come. Top Boy final season
Cool.
coming out in September. Love that show. If you haven't seen it, definitely watch it. It's like the UK version of The Wire, I would say a little bit.
Yeah.
Season 2, you can definitely see the investment that was put in it. I believe Drake invested in it. You could just see it on the quality of the show. But season 1 itself was great. So I'm looking forward to season 2.
I need to catch up. I haven't seen it.
Check a look, bro. It's very good. I know you got a lot of TV to watch, but it is very good. Warrior season 3, June 29th on HBO Max. Another great show. This was Bruce Lee's writing. I guess they say it was Bruce Lee's writing in regards to the show that he wanted to create, The Warrior, where they stole it and just fucked that up. But this is a true adaptation of his writing. So another great show to catch up on.
Cool.
Okay, sorry, just drinking my tea.
It's all right, bro.
All right,
I'm losing, bro.
Movie news. All right, check this out. Dodgeball 2, bro. Vince Vaughn, Ben Stiller, them guys are talking about Dodgeball 2. I mean, how jokes was the first one, and they're gonna make it. I love that movie, bro.
Such a good film. Such a good film.
I hope it's as good as the first one. It's so jokes, man. I mean, Ben Stiller is just absolutely hilarious in that movie.
Great movie, great choice. If they all come back, it'd be a great laugh, bro. It'd be good to see all of them back as well. I'm looking forward to it. Definitely looking forward to that.
I love comedies, man. I just want them to bring out more comedies. Like, just bring out unapologetic fucking comedies, man. Fuck it,
jokes,
man.
Innit? Give jokes, man. We want jokes.
I just want jokes. Like, I mean,
yeah.
Man, the wokeness is killing the jokes. Anyway, next one: Chris Hemsworth and Scarlett Johansson to star in animated Transformers prequel.
What?
Yeah. What do you think about that?
Interesting.
I've heard reviews. Okay, to quickly sidetrack a little bit. This new movie, I read some quick reviews. I don't know why it just crossed my feed saying that the movie's a mess. I don't know if it's true or not. But
which movie?
Looks freaking great. The new Transformers coming out. The Beast.
Bro, ain't all of them a mess, bro?
That's true. Yeah. What movie?
It's just good fun.
Is there a perfect movie out there?
No, man. No. You know what?
One person will say it's perfect. The other will say it's not. So what is perfect?
No, there is no perfect, bro. You know what? Dexter Fletcher, who's the director of Ghosted. Yeah? Bro, he was on a podcast recently and I was listening to it and he was like, listen, man, my movie's not critically acclaimed. That's like 20, 30 people saying, they didn't like it. It didn't make no sense or, wasn't perfect. He was like, but Apple loved it. It's probably the highest grossing Apple TV movie to come out. There you go, bro. Money talks, bro. If it works, if the numbers work and people are watching it, and people are going to watch it, then what is a critic, bro? What are those guys giving? I mean, I know you need to throw some stuff up in the mix, but Transformers, Rise of the Beast, it's a fucking fantasy movie, bro. All I want to see is them transforming some action, bro. There's nothing else I want to see from that. I'm happy, bro. It looks nice, bro. They put some big boy tracks in the trailers as well. The first one, Bone Thugs. This one, they dropped some DMX. You're like, what more can I ask for from a Transformers movie? It's fantasy. I'm going to go to the cinema. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to enjoy 2.5 hours of my life. And then I'll leave. It won't be probably a rememberable movie like The Last Night or whatever. The first one's amazing, bro. The best one. The first one is the best one, bro.
Michael Bay, yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? Bumblebee. I've got a soft spot for Bumblebee because they showed the Transformers in their G1 forms. And I know we're getting that now. But it's like, I don't know, that it just tugs on the childhood trauma of Transformers and how they look to how it looks now. But even no, but remember me, you, and Dwayne in the cinema. Yeah, it was us three in the front row, and we were like we're watching a Transformers movie. Like, we live in. I keep telling people, and I remember, a few things are coming out of the screen of the Flash, and I'm like, we live in great times, bro. Honestly, yes, the world's fucked up. There's other shit going on, but as a kid who enjoys his enjoys pop culture so much that we get these things now. It's better than animation, bro. I'm getting the real life shit on the big screen now, isn't it? So people can say what they want, bro. You know, at the end of the day, people probably say I'm just what is it? I get paid basically to say what I say. If I got paid, which would be nice, I would not be here in the UK, man. I would not be
Come
here in
visit
the UK.
Dubai with me or
No,
something.
man, exactly, bro. I'll be with you in Dubai. Well, whole family, I suppose, bro. If Warner Brothers did pay me, then yes, I would be in Dubai with the whole family. Yeah.
Inshallah, someone will pay us or pay you for this. We'll see how it goes. But look, that movie, I'm definitely going to watch. I agree. I kind of went off topic bringing that one up. But yeah, Chris Hemsworth and Scarlett Johansson to star in an animated Transformers prequel.
Okay.
I believe, and this could be fake news, but I read something about it's the first animated movie in 40 years.
Hmm?
But that must be lies because they've made a few animated movies, haven't they?
What do you mean animated in what? Like I think they're
Cartoon.
talking about. Yeah, not CG. Yeah, it could be, bro. Like animated, like drawing.
Okay.
I need to see. We need to find that out. Let's check up on that because that sounds interesting. Because if they do that, bro, that's massive, bro. You're probably right. The last one that was probably done. Who knows, bro? I need to check that out.
Well, let's check it out. Yeah, I mean, I read that it could be fake news, but anyway, those two, I believe, that's another big franchise for them to be joining. Transformers is an ever-growing franchise. There's so much more they could do with it, be it movies, animation.
More than meets the eye, bro.
Yeah, definitely. That's my description of Dubai, man. More than meets the eye. Like after I've gone through the madness of Dubai, of settling down, now you're enjoying it. It's more than meets the eye. Like what I've been seeing here, it is beautiful. It is beautiful. And I'm not talking about the Burj Khalifa and the Palm and that stuff is Instagram shit. Like there's some beautiful scenes out here. More than meets the eye, Dubai is definitely.
Yeah. Cool,
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on. I heard just following up from that, there's been loads of things about Scarlett Johansson saying that she never wants to work with Marvel and DC again. I think there was a bad fallout there, which is unfortunate. But I guess her character's done anyway. They're not going to do nothing more with Black Widow, but which is unfortunate because she was one of the first female superheroes that we got on the. When I say first, like she was popular, you know what I mean? Before Captain Marvel, all that sort of stuff. She was a fan favorite, and she was badass in those first Marvel movies and whatnot. I watched Ant-Man Quantumania again the other day. It got released, I believe, on Disney Plus, or has it been released yet? Okay, then I baited myself out. Anyway, listen, man, that movie, yes, it's not. It's watchable again because I really enjoyed watching it again. I loved Kang the Conqueror, but you know what? It's not watchable in the sense that when in 5-6 years times come down and we get Kang Dynasty Avengers, I don't think I'm gonna go back and watch all the multiverse saga up to that point. You know how before phase 1, 2, and 3, I've seen them multiple times. I saw them so many times. Then before Endgames came out, I watched it all again. When I'm at my missus, I watched it all again. I could watch those over and over and over again, right?
Yeah.
I do not think for the multiverse saga, I can go back and watch the multiverse movies to be like, oh, let's build it up for Kang Dynasty. It's like, nah, you know what? I've seen it twice. Maybe in a couple years, if it's on, I might pop it on and whatnot. But they're not watchable in the sense that, oh, guys, Kang Dynasty's coming out next week. We're gonna do a Marvel marathon. That's not gonna happen. I don't think with these movies. So that's what phase 1, 2, and 3 got on top of these ones. So it could be fatigue, or it could be, maybe the movies are not just good as good as the first phases, or maybe I just don't have the time. I don't know.
They're not, man. It's hard. Like Marvel hasn't had its good run recently, and I don't blame them because they're being creative. They're trying new things, but then superhero fatigue is there, bro. I'm not gonna lie. For me personally, as a fan, like I still watch it, I still love it, but there is like quality is getting worse, bro. That's what I feel like. There's no substance. There's not a story that hits, and that's why. Yeah, some of the movies just don't hit, bro. Like Quantumania was like, yeah, it's okay. I had fun. Paul Rudd's good. Kang's brilliant, but it didn't have that threat to it, that depth, or you know, we knew about, you know, when you watch Infinity War and you're like, oh my God, this is big. Like, you know, the danger that's involved in it, like the threat of the universe under control of Thanos, you know, Thanos.
Any hobby
uh,
is funness.
Thanos,
Funnish.
Thanos, Thanos is, you know, you've got that type of weight to a movie. And I feel like these other movies, and it's hard, bro. You know, they're experimenting as well. You're looking at all the TV shows as well. So we are pumped full of content, bro. So how is anybody going to be ever satisfied? Like, as much as I love it, it's just, I feel like that's personally my side anyway.
Yeah, I mean, look, let's see what Guardians does for us. And there's a few other ones. The Marvels look good. There's gonna be one that's gonna blow us out. That's gonna blow it out the window. You know what I mean? We're gonna be like, oh my God, that was amazing. And there's gonna be a bunch that's just gonna be, hey, this is a good filler and standard.
Mm.
But anyway, it's not gonna be rewatchable how for me personally, like all the other phases were. There's too many as well. I just don't have the time to do a Marvel marathon for these new phases. Anyway.
Mm.
Moving on from the MCU, or we'll come back to the MCU in a bit, actually. No. Let's stick to the MCU. And there's rumors that Antonio Banderas to play Galactus. Now, as you know, as soon as you see that, bear hate, bro. Bear hate, all this racist shit, Mexican Galactus, all this sort of stuff. And I'm like, of course, that's people are gonna say that. My concern is not really his accent, because he does have a very strong South American accent, which is cool. My concern is, you know, Galactus needs to have a powerful cosmic, like, look, Haram Police, don't kill me here when I say this, but you know what I mean. He needs to have like a godly voice, right? That's my opinion of Galactus.
A what?
A godly voice, like very, like, you know, powerful.
Godly. Yeah.
I'm just saying it in the context of comic books, guys. Like, obviously, of course, God. Anyway, we won't get into that. That's my concern. So as long as he has that, you know, I don't know if it's gonna bug me too much if he has like a very strong Latin. I mean, what voice is he supposed to have? Like, who made that shit up anyway? Like, he's a cosmic being. Who knows what accent he's supposed to have? Nobody.
I don't think he'll have an accent. He could voice it like they did with Groot and change it up, like Vin Diesel.
Good fucking point. Good fucking point.
You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, he is an actor. You know, he can act the part. You racist motherfuckers. Sorry.
Bro, the comments are hilarious, bro. Just straight away, immediately, everyone just goes for it. I'm like, man, you guys, just like the time that you're just putting in to think of like the best racist words to put in to be like, yes, I said it. Like, I just don't get
God damn. And the thing is, we could be racist as well, but that shit is racist, man. Bro, that's just killed. That I would love to read the comments on that. Oh man, racism! I'm telling you, man. As I said, it's taught. It's taught.
I mean, listen, man. Like you said, the voice can be different. Plus, what if it was? I mean, yeah. Who says Galactus has to have? What's that? Donde Sports, bro.
Do you remember?
Oh my God, old school jumper, yeah.
Yeah, I think Dad used to wear it when he used to train, and then I wore it.
Did I wear that one? I had my XXL one that I had from year 7 that I threw away when I left Singapore, bro. I had that since I was 11. So
I think this is Dad's. I just haven't let go of it. It's part of my hoodie collection. But sorry, threw you off, man. Mexican. You Mexican Galactus. It's such a shame, man. Such a shame. But listen, bro, he's an actor. I think he's a great actor. He's given us some great films. He's a good voice actor as well.
Puss in Boots, perfect.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna get Puss in Boots for Galactus, guys. Chill out. Just because he's an actor, like you said. Just because that one came up as well. Like, just because he done that doesn't mean he's gonna do the same voice for Galactus if he gets a job. Like, don't be stupid, man.
Anyway, but you know the world, bro. You know the world we're in.
We're in a funny world right now.
It's a stupid world, bro.
But listen, like, for example, if he did do Galactus's voice in Puss in Boots, I'll be trusted it too, right? But I'm not stupid enough I'm smart enough to know that that's not going to happen. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, yes, I will criticize it if it's shit. If they give Galactus a squeaky voice, I'll be crying about it as well as anyone. But just assuming that Antonio Banderas is going to do like a heavy Puss in Boots type voice, or even if it is a Mexican accent or whatnot, like before you've heard it, why don't you just wait? And if it's bad, everyone will say it's bad. And if it's good, then you should shut your mouth, man. Anyway, that's an interesting one. He hasn't got the job yet, but it's just rumors and whatnot. Interesting choice. But I'm looking for the fact that they're trying to cast Galactus is a fucking exciting thing anyway.
Yeah.
We're gonna get that guy soon, so I cannot wait for what they do with Galactus and Fantastic Four.
Excuse me, guys. Apologies.
Finishing off with the MCU, Craven to be released as an R-rated movie, and it's gonna include Rhino because they had some sort of Comic-Con thing and
For
Rhino,
movies, yeah.
and I think the real Rhino, not the robotic one that they had in the Amazing Spider-Man, the real Rhino is gonna be. So this is gonna be. I don't know. Listen, Morbius was basic. Sony's not good really at the Marvel movies.
Except Spider-Man.
Except Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. You know, they kind of whatever.
The problem is like you source material, bro. With Miles Morales and the universe that they've created, you know, they've used a lot of influence from the comic books, the artwork. We've got 100 years of mythology of comic books now, bro. 100 years, bro. You know, the movie studios need to seriously buck up and learn, bro. If they've learned from Marvel, pick and choose characters and stories and then change them around, then you've got something good. And we'll talk more later.
Well, look, Sony and Marvel look like they're making a lot of deals, right? Those Spider-Man movies are going on Disney Plus. Obviously, all the deals that they've had before. Hopefully, they can start intertwining them more. We saw Venom in Doctor Strange or Spider-Man, sorry. Loads of things, right? So, and then also in the Spider-Man Miles Morales, they mentioned Doctor Strange and Earth 999 or whatever the hell they call it. But yeah, no, I mean, just because this is R-rated doesn't mean this movie is going to be great.
No, it's true.
And
we don't know.
It includes Rhino, which makes things exciting, but it might not be good. We don't know, but it might be good. You never know. We have to give it a chance, and you can't just predict that it's going to be basic just because the rest of them were not that great. But yeah, let's see, man. I mean, it's another movie to check out.
So that's what happened. CineCon happened, and that's where all the trailers and plans for what the studios are working on and what they're doing, and then that's where they showed a handful of people the movie as well, The Flash. So, but yeah, continue. Let's go through the rest of the list and we'll talk about that.
Yeah, that's it. Well, look, last one, and then we'll get onto the DC universe. Keanu Reeves and Jason Statham are reportedly making a new action movie together for Netflix. Now,
okay,
that's fun.
Yeah,
I'm definitely just gonna say Keanu and John Wick. Like, how do you separate the two? Well, especially with action movies, can you separate the two? That's I don't think it affects Keanu in any way. But what I'm saying is, like, he's like the action freaking superstar, like the best there is right now. How do you create another action movie with him without that style of action that he's so good at from John Wick? Or do you use it and make something different? I don't know. But anyway, fun film with those two, because Jason Statham's also awesome and has a smooth martial arts. And
he does. Yeah, I did see a basic film of his with Guy Ritchie, the Fortune something, on Amazon Prime recently.
Oh, I watched a bit of that. I got a bit bored. It was the acting. Was it acting when it had what's his name?
Hugh Grant.
Yes, yeah.
Hugh Grant. It was all right, bro. It was basic. It is basic, but he has some good fight scenes in it.
Yeah, he's amazing. I love his fight scenes. But I mean,
he's got a good. Go on, sorry.
I was going to say, considering it was Guy Ritchie and Jason Statham, I thought it was going to be like, I don't know. I just got a bit bored. But yeah, I saw that movie.
It's all right, bro. Somebody had to burn some budget somewhere, so let's make this movie so we can burn this budget and keep the money. It's just like governmental shit, bro. Or the sectors that we work in. All corporations, bro.
Trust me, all corporations have that. We're losing business and we have to fire people. However, we got this budget, we need to spend it, because otherwise we're going to lose the budget in the future. All right, bro, the main event, right? The most.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. I swear there's more things that happen, bro. And we've got a couple of trailer reactions on the YouTube channel you guys have been watching as well. So Flash trailer 2 reaction is on there as well. Massive shout outs to Warner Brothers UK for hooking us up, Pizza Punks. And now, guys, you can download Shazam Fury of the Gods to keep or rent. Go do your thing. If you enjoyed the movie like I did, Go
You know
check it
what?
out.
On that, oh no, carry on, carry on. After you finish, I give you. There was a thought I had on that. Sorry, man.
Transformers trailer came out and new posters. And hold up, man. I swear I did a whole bunch of reactions this week. Did I? Was it this?
Seth Rogen's got a new
So
movie
yeah,
out.
yeah, that's right.
What the hell was it
What was
called
it
again?
called? Hold up. You put Platonic.
Yep.
Platonic.
I love those guys.
That's that. And Equalizer 3. My guy's still doing it. Denzel Washington. Yeah, no, that's it on my side.
I was gonna
yeah.
say before you got into it, you know, there's all these things about apparently Warner Brothers executives blamed James Gunn's announcement of the universe, of the DC universe, like they blamed Shazam's flop on that. That the fans and people boycotted it because of Henry Cavill or because of the whole thing, and they feel like they shouldn't have announced it or whatever. I don't know if that's true, but they could be, because people are weird and people will boycott shit and try and cancel shit just because they're not happy with certain things. So I don't know. That news went round. Whether it's true or not, I don't know, but I hope it doesn't affect the Flash or anything, because that is, for me, my opinion, the most anticipated comic book movie this year. Now,
you got Spider-Man this year as well, bro.
Okay. Spider-Man. Okay, you're right. Okay, look, Spider-Man's amazing. Don't get me wrong, but this movie, Flash, for some reason, bro, I've watched the first trailer millions of times because it's so awesome. The second trailer dropped. Again, so awesome. Some of the scenes that the best scene is, bro, I'm sorry, man, like spoiler alert from the Flash trailer, is when Michael Keaton's Batman's bat flight thing, whatever, plane gets destroyed and he falls down and he just turns into the. I can't even explain it. It's so good, man. He just glides down, bro. It's so fucking cool. It's the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen in a long time in a movie.
Yeah.
It was absolutely awesome. And then yesterday, I was using my VPN on my phone to call home because WhatsApp don't work here. Anyway, I left it on to Japan, and then I came across an international trailer, and there's so much extra shit in that. And oh my god, man, that needs a trailer reaction in itself. I might have to do one. But damn, bro, for me, the most anticipated comic book movie for me this year. I can't believe you've already seen it. I can't wait for this movie, bro. How was the experience of watching the movie 2 months before it even come out? How did it start? When did you get to eat? Like, how did this happen? And how was your reaction when you found out you're gonna watch it?
I think as a fan, you know, us doing the work we've done and really getting to do stuff that we really love, like I really love. You know, as an artist, I'm not a famous comic book artist. I still draw. I do it as a hobby, and I've continued to do it as a hobby, and it's got and then it got me great opportunities with that. And then after that, we did the podcast stuff as well, and that just gave us more movies. It was just when you get that email, bro, that email, and it says NDA, confidential, shit is encrypted, and all of that business, bro. I just saw the title, bro, The Flash, and I was like, what the I'm like, when does this come out again? I swear they just bought a trailer that said June 15th or something. It's always amazing to get that as a fan. I always fanboy out when I get those emails. But this one is something different, bro, because this one, we all knew, like, when we saw that first trailer, it looked like this was going to be, we know James Gunn's taken over. It's going to be an end of an era to the Snyderverse. And, you open up the worlds to after Flashpoint. You knew something was going to be amazing about it. But yeah, experience of the day, bro. I was nervous, bro. I never thought being nervous before you go to the cinema. Proper nervous. I was there, going in there, bro. As you saw from my reaction, I loved it. That's all I can say. It's a great experience. All I'm gonna say is you know what? I can't even say anything. This is the hard part of it. It's what was it? Hold up, I wrote it down. Where is it? Shit, hold up, TikTok. Let me find it because it's amazing. I'm glad they got to do this movie. This movie comes with troubles, bro. You know what I mean? The production was horrendous. And guys, I watched an unfinished version, so it's not even edited. Like what I saw, VFX need issues. Some of the cuts are not there. I think there's still parts of the movie that I've not seen yet. There's so much to it. But hold up, what did I say? Nostalgic and emotionally driven. That was my two takes on it. Bro, it's like cryptic, bro. There's only so much I can say. I know people like to spoil shit, and we do spoil shit. I just don't want to say too much, but it was good. It was really good. Like really good. Like I can't like when you come out of the cinema and you're like, I wanna see that again. Like me and Luke didn't want to come out of the cinema. And shout outs to the DC UK family. My guy had me in the armbar. I was punching him. Those there's some moments in there that we enjoyed, and the reactions are just it's bro. Listen, they deserve this 100%. And with Shazam deserves more credit than people give it. It's a good, funny watch. What more do you want from a kid who's being a superhero and trying to take on responsibility?
Yeah, I mean, for me, bro, like I said, for me, it's the most anticipated superhero movie for this year.
Yeah.
And what I love about it is, like Michael Keaton's Batman. I said this in my review. I don't need. I mean, we already love that character. There's no backstory needed. The only backstory I probably want to know is like what's been happening with him, because he looks like he got old and he's got new suits. I want to know a bit about that. But I'm already invested because of him. I'm already invested. Like it's not like, oh, a new Batman. Who the hell is this? No, this is a Batman that I grew up with and that I love. You got Ben Affleck Batman, who I personally love. I think is one of the best Batmans as well. Already, I'm invested. No backstory needed. I know who that is. I love it. Kara, Supergirl. Okay, she's a new character to me in this universe. So she's going to be interesting. General Zod as what's his name? What's the guy playing? I mean,
Michael Shannon.
Yeah, I read something that he got Zack Snyder's blessing before he done this movie. Out of respect, and I love him for that. Again, a villain that I love, and I don't need a backstory. You know what I'm trying to say? Like all these characters are in here. The reason why I feel like it's gonna be so amazing because I've already got backstories and I already love these characters. So to see them in this movie, this madness movie that's gonna happen, I'm invested. I'm so invested, and I feel like you can just move straight into the storyline. All I personally probably want is just a little bit of backstory on Michael Keaton's Batman, because I would love to know what he's been up to in his universe. But I can't wait. I really can't wait for this movie, man. I can't believe, it's been out. You guys have seen at least a version of it, which is absolutely amazing. I have to try and dodge spoilers, but we'll see what happens, because I feel like this movie is gonna have some big cameos and spoilers and shit. But yeah, man.
I would say next month, bro, while you're on your path of doing stuff, is delete social media.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good one. I'm so addicted that I can't even say to you, yes, that I'm gonna do it for the whole month. That's how addicted I am. I can't even tell you, but I could think about it, because I made a promise that I will get off my social media a week before a comic book movie, but now we're talking about 2 months before, because they released this movie. I'm like, bloody hell. Yeah, I mean, it's a good idea, bro. We'll see.
I would say delete it, bro. Delete it.
Yeah.
Delete it.
Something to think about. Oh man, if only you can somehow, I don't know, like change my algorithm to say that I just like cats playing piano or something, and they just show me those videos all day. The seal playing the saxophone or something. Just give me those videos for 2 months, and whatever I search, I'll do it manually. You know what I'm saying?
That's a problem.
That's not gonna happen, obviously. But yeah, no, bro. I mean, I can't wait. We'll see what happens, man. We shall see what happens with that
Yeah, I mean,
one.
as I said, I've signed. There's no like all the reviews that are coming out, and I think a lot of people have put too much out. But you know, the embargo is that it's an unfinished film. It's getting mixed reviews. Most of it positive, probably 60% positive, 40% negative. But it's an unfinished film. Who knows what we didn't see? We were the second people in that room to watch it in the world. That's
Well,
unreal.
after Tom Cruise, yeah.
Cynical. Oh yes. Oh yeah, for real.
After
For
Tom Cruise,
real.
you guys were the second people.
Uh no, so it wasn't Tom Cruise, then it was a crew of people and then us. So third people then. Yeah. But if Tom Cruise said it's a great film, that guy makes great films. That guy knows films, so I gotta say it's a great film. But yeah, again, it's nuts, bro. Because we were watching it probably just before the guys at CineCon was watching it because they said the embargo. Yeah, we were, bro. We were like the third people in the world to watch it, bro. Third group of people.
Amazing opportunities. And again, it just goes to show the hard work that we put in and the relationships that we built and the consistency of our content. You know, consistency, you know, discipline and consistency is what got us here. Without that, we would never have got anywhere.
Hey.
Yeah, people are gonna hate, let them hate.
Hey. Let that hate out. Let that hate out. Anyway, let's jump on the topic of racism and people hating because we got destroyed, bro. The DC UK family got destroyed on Twitter this past week because we were lucky enough to have this opportunity to see something. Honestly, guys, like I keep telling people because everybody keeps messaging me after. How do you get these opportunities? What do you do? Listen, guys, I just put the work out there, honestly, and I work a 9 to 5. I'm a dad. I look after a kid, look after a wife, and I work 9 to 5 to pay my bills. Plus, we do this consistency, making time for it. You know, nothing's going to be perfect. I want it to be, you know, like you already know as an artist, I want things to look good. So I've been trying to learn new systems, but I haven't, and we've kept it the same way we have. But we've continued to put the stuff out there. We haven't stopped to put the stuff out there. Put it out there. If you do it,
it's consistency. It's not even just one because people expect one thing. They do one thing and they expect everything. No, we've been doing this for nearly 8 years. 8 years. And we've only got, listen, on YouTube, we've only got 400 subscribers. People will be like, that's 8 years. Are you serious? I'm not going to do that for 8 years. No. Well, okay, yes, across all the platforms, TikTok, all the other shit, we've got a couple of thousand, but it doesn't matter. The point is, people want one video and then get all the subscribers and everything. No, we've been doing this for 8 fucking years. And you might think, oh, 400 subscribers, again, just on YouTube is nothing. To us, that's everything, and that's growing. And these opportunities came from that, and it's consistency. We haven't missed. I think we missed like 1 week, 2 weeks. You might have had a baby or two, or whatever's happened. But we have never missed. We've always found time every week to do the podcast and put it out there. And then, you know, on the side, I do the fight talk. On the side, you do the other ones. It's consistency, man. It's hard work. It's not just fucking like, oh, we do the podcast and it's that easy. No, man. We have to do it every week. We got to align our times. It's got to save. You got to upload it. There's tagging and all that shit you got to do. There's editing. There's shorts. There's collaborating. There's promoting. There's so much shit to it. It's not just really posting ghosts. I wish it was that easy, but there's more to it. It's fucking hard, as well as everything else we're trying to do in life, as you just mentioned. People just expect, oh, how do you get that opportunity? And I want the same thing. No, well, go fucking work for it, man. Go be disciplined and do it every day for 8 years, for 10 years, for 5 years, whatever it is. Go do it, and then maybe you get some results. And if you don't get any results, keep going. And if you don't keep going, that's why you never.
Some of our videos get 2 views. 5 views, Instagram 2 likes, bro. I have come to a point now where I don't give a shit, and they don't either. They will get the people that have got the likes and the views. Of course they will. I'm just the fan there. You know what I mean? I am just that fan there, enjoying the moment, loving it for what it is. That's what they want to see as well. You got to understand that the studios are numbers based. They need to make some money to make more projects like this for us. Yes. So yes, they will get the people that have the millions of TikTokers and the Instagrams, and they've got the 10,000 to 100 million views. But then they want some fans there as well, which is quite nice. And I've only started to see that. I've only noticed it recently, and I'm like, we don't have the numbers, we don't have the views. We still get, you know what I mean? So there's opportunities there, guys. Just put the stuff out there. And if one of you
I
haters
mean,
are watching and listening, just do it, man. Honestly, there's no harm in it. Put yourself out there. Look,
the
me and
hate,
him,
listen,
me
no,
and
no, no,
him.
no. Let me tell you something, bro. For an individual to actually put a hateful or racist post out based on the hard work they put, they're never going to get anywhere. They're lost cause. Because the fact that they'll spend the effort to do that, but not spend, they means that they would never have the be able to put the
Have
effort
hope,
on.
bro. Have hope in the human race, bro.
Well, yeah, well, I guess you could say that, but them guys are already lost causes, bro. They're not going to put the
No,
hustle
bro.
into what
No,
they
no,
want.
no, no. Everybody's lost. We're all lost in our own ways. Honestly, that's just me anyway. I have something triggered me last week, and it's made me think. You know what I mean? And so, a lot of these guys, they carry their pain with them, bro. And it's a shame that we have to be the end blunt of it. And a lot of the crew this week, they got it, man. And I felt sorry for them. I was reading, not reading, like I was reading because it was interesting. But you know, people were saying we were getting paid and we're called the DC influencers. Nah, man. And if one of you guys are watching now, you know what I mean? It's hard work. It's consistency, honestly. But it's I don't know what battles. Some people are going through battles, bro.
I mean, to say
So
that, like, if you look at, the Geek of Steel, you just see his bedroom, for example. That's not that's fucking passion. My guy has his whole bedroom top to floor of Superman. He's a genuine two-heart fan in his soul of Superman. Anything and everything is Superman. That's not someone that's fucking faking it to just try and get into Warner Brothers or DC. No, he fucking loves that shit. You got Geek. I can't remember the names. Excuse me. So, but DC, Paul. My guy has invested his money in the Geek Garage, which is just selling these these statues and collectibles and pops and everything in his garage. So he has a shop now. My guy's invested his money and his life into it, right? That's shout outs to him. That's not fucking being paid or trying to be an influencer, trying to get in there. My guy's invested his life in there. That's a fucking fan. You know what I'm trying to say? Like we're fans with our consistency of what. Why the fuck would we do this every week, non-stop for 8 freaking years, if we didn't genuinely enjoy this? Why the hell did we get rid of the other channel, which I've said before, which were getting 50,000 view videos, and we got 2,000 subscribers so quick, and those thousands of views? If we wanted all of that shit, we would have kept with that video and kept doing shitty content that we didn't enjoy. Like, why the fuck? Like, I mean, look, man, haters gonna hate. Play Haters Club. It's real. Chappelle spoke that shit years ago. Yeah, fuck him. I mean, like I said, I don't read the comments, and I don't really get too invested in that shit.
I mean, that's fine. I'm the guy, because sometimes you have to, bro, because you want to see other people's opinions, because you can have some good conversations. Like, listen, bro, when I did that first Wes Anderson video of me drawing in my room, one brother came on, he was like, it's a nice try, but it doesn't look like, the traditional Wes Anderson video, which is everything's aligned with symmetry and the colors and stuff. And I was like, you know what? Thanks for your constructive feedback, because I love this trend. I love the look and feel to it, but I wanted to add a bit of myself into it. So that's why I went with the comic book style and the comic book colors. My room's not symmetric, so it doesn't work. So, but I wanted to try something different for myself. And we had a great conversation, bro. He went from saying, listen, man, I weren't trying to say your video is bad or your work is bad. I just wanted you to understand his, what do you call it? Then other people got involved in the comments saying, you got to make your own video, man. I think what Kibbs has done is perfect and the rest of it. And I was like, listen, bro, I don't want no beef on there. Seriously, I want our place to be safe. I want people to be able to talk and express themselves, like you said on last week's show. was express yourself. But if we can have a common understanding and ground, it's not going to be a debate or an argument. It's a conversation where if it makes my work better, which it did, I went back to see the style and the colors and stuff like that, and continue to make more of those videos because I find them funny and quirky, and they work with what we do. And I was like, oh, we could do a few things. Like, I'm surprised that Ati sent me ones from Dubai. When she sent me that, I was like, oh shit, G-Man's on this as well. That's wicked. So it's like something creative that shows our personality. That's why I feel like Wes Anderson trend works really well. And I want to learn more about filming and coloring, and I love that stuff, man. I mean, we're movie lovers here. Why wouldn't it fit with what we do already? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, but there's the difference between a constructive criticism where you can genuinely learn from it and have a conversation, and you can understand where he's coming from, he can understand where you're coming from, compared to someone who just wants to insult you and says something racist, which we get a lot as well. So there's a big difference between that. But yeah, no, I mean, when Atia was reporting, she was like, "Oh, I want to do that thing," and I'm like, "Listen, I don't know what that stuff is." She goes, "Don't worry, I'll record you. Just listen to me." And then you guys ended up doing it. I don't know the trends, and I don't know how to do the video editing. That shit drives me crazy. But yeah, no, it's you know, it's good constructive criticism, man, and that's the difference. You can have a conversation with someone about that sort of stuff. But
that's what I want. I want more conversations with people, because I think some people that end up
getting that guy on the
hating.
podcast.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That end up having hate is because they can't explain or express themselves in that way. To say, "Oh, bro, you could do it this way," which gives the director more respect. And I was like, that's understandable if you come around that way and you talk to me. But then my response has to be responsible as well, bro. Not like, bro, go make your own video. You ain't got even a profile picture. I don't know who the fuck you are. Keep going. Move forward. Move. I want to be able to give people confidence, because we didn't have that. And this is what this has brought to us, is more confidence in what we love, what we do, how we share it with people, our creativity. That's what I would like to inspire. I did that, you know, when I did that teaching course in Ashton University 2 years ago, and this was like was it 2 years ago? Wow, yeah, it's coming up to 2 years ago. And I met these kids that have come out of COVID, went through so much shit during COVID, and everybody was coming from different backgrounds. To be able to, we have platforms where we can share our passions on, bro. Instagram, TikTok, all of that stuff. Just, you've got to be brave enough to put it out there. And we did that, you know. I think Facebook started it all off for us. You know what I mean? We were happy to share our images with, you know, friends and family, and then go outside the box with Instagram to share it with people we don't know. And I've made some great friends through it, you know, who's helped along on the journey. You know, I mean, massive shout outs to the Geekers still. He took me to my first premiere, bro. That will never be forgotten. He took me to the DC exhibition. Like, we only knew each other online. To get the message, he gave me that opportunity. He opened up my eyes to a world where I was like, oh my God, if I put the same type of hard work he puts into the stuff that he does and the passion that he puts through his characters, where can it take us? You know what I mean? His podcast inspired our podcast. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like, it's inspiration. So shout outs to the Geeker still. He's always there. He's always rooting us on. I'll always root him on. He helped us on our journey, and we learn from each other. So definitely shout outs to him. And you know, we continue, and you go out there, you put yourself out there, you do different things, you try different things. But that's what I was trying to remind the students, is that you've got these platforms where you can put your work out there. You guys are already amazing artists. You just need to take that next step forward to try and do different things. And even recently, somebody who inked one of my art pieces, Dale, hopefully I said that right, because if I said it wrong, man, lose. Who asked that he wanted to ink one of my things digitally. It was a sketch of Batman, and he inked it digitally after. Amazing artist. Then found out he's the brother of one of the guys that I taught at the Gallery 37 show. So it's like, it takes one person to inspire, bro. If you could do that, the rest, you got to do the hard work, though, guys. If you do the hard work, trust me, it always pays off. Always pays off. And we don't get no monies. I'm happy to meet The Rock, shake hands with The Rock. You know what I mean? That's, or legacy, man. Now, what about legacy, bro? All of our kids now, you know, inshallah, when you have kids, Ati has kids, and they go back and, you know, there's 8 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years of podcasting. If I'm not around no more, if my daughters feel lost, that they can come onto here and hear their uncles and dad ramble about shit. Hopefully they're over 18 though, so Larry, you're not allowed to.
I
You're
say some
18.
stupid shit. Sometimes I can't hold my tongue, boy. Sorry, kids. No, listen, bro. You make a good point, and I know a few people. Adil, who I'm going to get back on the podcast, who's that amazing artist who I used to train jiu-jitsu with in Singapore. When I first heard him on the first one, he was like, bro, I just started getting confidence putting my artwork out. I'm like, bro, your work is amazing.
Amazing.
I'm going to get him back on the podcast to talk more about it.
Please.
And then my boy Ian, who I work with at the Wall Street Journal, he's actually an amazing artist, and also he paints like little figurines and stuff as well. And I'm like, bro, why don't you put your work out there? But, you know, he's expressed that he's not confident right now. I'm like, bro, fucking do it. Fuck what people say. And I'm still working on him. And I told him I want to get him on the podcast. And maybe when I'm in London, I'll have to force him to get on the podcast and do it. But he's definitely, you know, an amazing, talented guy. And I'm like, and even it shows in his work how perfection is important to him. And and I can see that in his work because I manage him, but also in his artwork. And I'm like, bro, you gotta start putting that shit out because you're absolutely amazing. And I hope he does soon. But I'm gonna try and get him on the podcast too, because I'm like, Ian, you're too talented to not put your shit out there. So
that's good. It's good. It's encouragement, bro, and that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's why I'm like, I'm not trying to be harsh on the haters.
We you know what though, we all still have that. I have that. You know, Curtis always tells me, he's like, gee, you've had amateur fights, like you've technically, you know, you've had your, he calls me a fighter, and I'm not confident enough to call myself a fighter because again, me and him love the fight game. When I say we understand from a fan perspective what these fighters go through. I've had some amateur fights. I understand from an amateur level. He gives me more credit than I feel like I'm due. But then again, it's like, it's me again with my confidence. I feel like I'm not a fighter. There's no way you can call me a fighter. But even though I've had a couple of amateur fights, I know some of the emotions that's gone through it, the physical training, the mental game that's messing with my head constantly on this amateur level and whatnot. But I still have this confident level where I'm just like, no, I'm just, you know, when I go train in the gym, you know, I'm a purple belt in jiu-jitsu and I walk into a new jiu-jitsu class and I just get nervous immediately because there's these expectations on me. But I should have more confidence in my hard work. It's not, maybe I'm not the best, but I put the work in. I show up at class every day. I get battered by people left, right, and center who technically are lower level than me and grade-wise, but they're bigger and stronger than me. But it never discourages, it breaks my confidence, but I always go back, you know what I mean? But so we all have our mental wall that we have to walk through, you know what I mean? That mental barrier that holds us back, where we just think we're not good enough. But you know, I have that, but I always show up again. I'm always trying to prove myself that I am better by showing up again. And even though I still leave that class feeling demoralized because I got smashed again, I'm gonna show up again the next week, and I'm not gonna stop showing up. That's the way that I confront that insecurity, that those demons of I'm not good enough. That's the way I confront them, by showing up again each week, no matter what. So, you know, we all have that, man. We just gotta, you just gotta put your work out there and fuck what people say, man, because it's about you. No one pays your bills, man. I mean, listen, booksellers, they don't pay your bill. You know what I mean? When you need help, they ain't coming to help you. So fuck what people say, be it you love them or they love you, they hate you or whatever. Like, you know, it's all about you and your journey and whatnot.
Exactly, bro. Oh, exactly. All right. It's bank holiday weekend. I'm still sorting out this cupboard, bro. You just don't realize how much shit.
You guys got bank holiday tomorrow. I'm working tomorrow, back into routine, man. Gonna read some emails and shit, man, and get my head back into the game. Well, listen, man, I went back to the comic book shop. I got issue 11, Punisher issue 11. I think 12 is the last one. This is the one I believe he battles with the Avengers and Doctor Strange and whatnot.
Cool.
Punisher's on a rampage. I don't know if you saw. We spoke about it last time, bro. I pull up my Instagram stories. Punisher with powers is a problem, bro, because he's just going around killing anyone who's a bad guy and who thought they can get away, because he's slaughtering them. And then I got the Daredevil issue 10, which connects to these Punisher comics as well, which is absolutely awesome. I'm still, listen, man, even though we're the movie lovers and shit, I still love reading the source material.
Yeah.
This is, I always tell people I'm a comic book fan. I'm not a comic book movie fan, which I am, but I'm a comic book fan. So I'm always going to read these, but I'm always going to be biased towards the Punisher and read and prioritize the Punisher comics over everything else. I will do that thing with Speedy Comics where I will check out the Vault and whatnot. And I'm gonna buy that Punisher comic, bro. The one that was like for £50, like the investment one, or whatever they put it in that plastic case thing, like just for like investment and like showy sort of thing. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do that. So I've decided I'm gonna purchase that one as a collectible.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, man. Yeah, like, I want something like that, man. I mean, that guy's got a $5.2 million Superman comic in there. I mean, fuck. That's crazy.
That's the first Superman edition issue.
Crazy. Yeah, it's just crazy. But yeah, man. Yeah, what else has been going on? That's it, man. I mean, like I said, I'm gonna finish off watching Sweet Tooth. We got Guardians this week, so we'll give you our review of that this week. Are you watching it this week sometime? Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
It all depends when this baby drops, isn't it?
So I will be giving you my personal review once I've watched it. Maybe I'll do a little video. But Thursday I won't have time. I will do it next weekend anyway. And then kids, maybe me and Curtis will be doing the Brothers Geek Out podcast for the next couple of weeks. Or maybe not. Stay tuned, guys. But we will be, even if it's just me by myself, I might just release one. I will release one with all the news that I found out.
Yeah, do it.
We will keep it going every week.
Yeah, do it, bro. I think jump on it, even if it's by yourself. Go through the news, talk about some stuff, go from there. And yeah, hopefully it all goes well.
All right. That's all the news I had, brother. That's all the news I had. I'm freaking tired, man. Oh, the gaming channel. Check out some shit. I done a reaction to some of the Tekken videos. I got a what you call it? A request. So I done one. I think I might do some more. Just trying to figure out how the best way to do it on my phone and shit like that, kids. It's always difficult, man. Trying to do it smoothly. So you might have to give me some tips on the best tools to use to record these reviews and shit, or reactions.
No, I will do, bro. Definitely.
All right. That's it, bro. Anything else?
No, that's it, bro. I'm gonna continue spring cleaning this cupboard. Bro, I swear, I feel like I did it the other day and like just still bare stuff, bros.
Never ending, bro. I have to dust off my figures every week in rotation because it gathers dust constantly. It's just never ending.
Proper
cleaning.
never ending, man.
Check out the Fight Talk. I'm going to release that. Well, it's probably released by the time this comes out anyway. Check it out. UFC next week's another big one. We've been getting some good reactions on those as well. Curtis is still on his journey in Thailand.
Cool.
Which
How's
is
he
also
doing?
fun. He's doing great, bro. He actually found some jobs that he's been doing as well. I feel like he's gonna move there permanently.
Yeah.
He did have a bit of an accident, but he's doing better now. A little bit of a setback. He fell off a motorbike and fucked up his leg a little bit.
Oh man, he's all right.
Yeah, 2 weeks later, he's recovered well and whatnot. So he's doing okay. Could have been worse, put it that way. But he's doing awesome, bro. He's doing awesome. And I love to see his journey, and I love to just hear the progress each week. It's always inspiring and whatnot. Just again, anyone can inspire me, man. I love success stories. I love when people do well. Like I say, Curtis and what he's doing, Geek Garage, Paul from Geek Garage. I love when I saw his store open. I was like, I love that because I spoke to you a couple years ago when you just had the garage, and now you got a fucking shop. I love people's success. I love seeing your success. Yeah, it just motivates me, you know what I mean? And in some small ways, I'm having my success through my life, man. I'm being in Dubai, and I hope that, I hope people who can get motivated by success can see my success and get motivated by it. And just the same way that I get motivated by other people's success.
No, of course. And that's how it should be, bro. It should be like that. And as I said, one person, all it takes, one person. And we've got those messages where people enjoy the podcast. They love it. Some people are coming from bad backgrounds or forgot what they originally loved. And the fact that we get those lovely messages and people reaching out to us to say, continue doing what you're doing because what you guys do is amazing, because it's not just comic books and movies. It's real life stuff as well, guys. It's real life stuff.
We get deep, man. We get deep. This is an expression. This is us, like this. Yeah, this is therapy session. Even though we had little therapy sessions, this is like a therapy session each week. An opportunity
No,
for
it
us to
is. I
catch
mean, it's a
up.
lot to go out. It's opportunity for us to catch up. And my back's gone, man. I need to find out. My back's got even worse. But yeah, sorry guys. I need to work on it. I'm doing my stretching, man. I don't know why it is. Could be stressing, baby coming along. Bloody hell, man. All of these clothes, man. I don't even wear it, to be honest.
Well,
Stuff.
I bought a bunch of. We went to shopping in where is it, like New Dubai area and whatnot. And I bought a bunch of like jubbas, you know, the
Yeah,
what you see the Emiratis wear and whatnot, or
yeah,
the
yeah.
Moroccans. But they're comfortable, man. I buy them for like 10, 15 pounds, and I'm gonna
That's
lie,
it.
they're comfortable. They are comfortable, and I'm just kind of getting rid of all my other clothes, or just got them in the background and just wear those, bro. I've been busting them.
Yeah, I noticed, bro. Dress sense has changed, bro. You still need to wear a cap with them, though.
I do sometimes. Yeah. Like the other day,
Yeah, nah.
I got a fresh trim, so the other day I didn't, but other times I do. So
I think I'm gonna start investing because you know what the one thing is that I hate is you look in the cupboard and you're like, what the hell do I wear, man?
that's
So
it.
today was the day was like narrow this shit down. Whatever you don't wear, throw it. And then t-shirts, bro. I've got so many superhero t-shirts, but then I can't pray with them. Like, this is yes, my sleeping top. I've got so many and I love my t-shirts, but I have to let go, man, because my dean, man, my dean, I've got to be better on my dean, you know what I mean?
Oh, you say that. I've actively not been wearing them because when I go out and I'm like, it's gonna be prayer time. I can't walk into the mosque with like a Black Panther t-shirt with big eyes on there and whatnot. Everyone's gonna freak out and shit. So one, I
brother,
wear the
brother.
jubbah. Yeah, brother, please not enter with eyes and shit. We're trying to pray. What I've been actively doing is either wear the jubbas, right? Also, even when I'm wearing shorts, bro. So I'm carrying spare long shorts with me. So I bust
Yeah.
those. Or and two, I go into the toilet and I turn my t-shirt inside out and then do my
Oh,
prayers and then come back out and then put the t-shirt back to normal again. But outside of that, but like I said, I'm just wearing the jubbas, man. I like the steez. And
hmm.
yeah, man, I do my, but I've been, alhamdulillah, I'm trying to be better and I'm going to
Yeah, you're
continue to
doing
try,
good, bro. Doing
trying to
good.
do all my prayers, like prioritize them over everything. So even today we went out for breakfast and or whatnot, lunch or whatever the fuck. And I need to stop swearing. That's something else I need to do better about. And then as soon as we got there, the azan went off, and I was like, you know what? You guys go get the coffee and get your food. I'm gonna go pray. And I'm walking. Freaking Google Maps tell me 3 minutes. It was a 10-minute walk to the mosque. Bloody Google Maps. And then I was like, on the way there, I was like, oh my god, this Google Maps so basic. And I was like, no, just go to the mosque, finish off what you're doing. And I made it there just on time to do prayer with everyone in the mosque. And then I walked back and they were like, we finished eating. I'm like, all right, well, just wait, man. I'm gonna eat now. It's my turn. But I'm prioritizing my prayer over everything. And I'm hoping to keep doing that. That's one of the benefits that's for me out of Dubai. And I when I moved to Dubai, I didn't even think about that. Like, is it gonna bring me closer to my religion? Which sometimes make me feel a little bit basic because I'm like, why don't I ever prioritize my deen, which I always
Mm,
do in my heart, but in general, when I speak about it, I don't. And that's
mm,
one of the things that's been beneficial to me being in Dubai is I have been able to prioritize it. I am getting better. Like I
mm.
said, alhamdulillah, I'm trying to do my 5 times prayer. All throughout Ramadan, I prioritize it. I'm going to try and carry it on. I've joined a great gym where, the coaches, they stop through the class to do Maghrib prayer and whatnot. And I joined them. Yeah, I'm just trying to be better as well. I'm trying to, with my dean and everything. So yeah, superhero t-shirts and stuff. I wear them, but if I go into the mosque, I just turn them inside out, do my prayers, and then yeah, go be on my way. So that's a little tip you can use.
Nice. Definitely. Well, to be honest, bro, I got rid of a whole bunch, which I had to, but my cupboard looks amazing now. Oh man, you guys watch me multitask. God damn, I'm losing now. Ready to go sleep. That's just sorting out a cupboard. That's how I'm losing. Can't wait to go back to the gym tomorrow, man, and get back into training again. Uh, but yeah, that's it, bro. Other than that, it's gonna be a busy week, man. I'll keep you posted. But as always, guys, massive, massive thank you for the love and support on the channel. Make sure you click on that subscribe button. There's 93% of you brothers and sisters that are not subscribed to this channel, but you watch the stuff. That could be the haters though. Steve.
Subscribe so you can hate us on us more, man. Come on,
Yeah.
do it.
Click that notification bell. Like, share, man. Please, you guys have been sharing it on Facebook, which is amazing. Please share the video so people can see the whole video or the podcast links. Check us out. We're on all streaming platforms. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. The Brothers Geek Out and the Brothers Geek Out Pod. The Brothers Geek Out. Just type it in. You'll see all of our socials come up. Check it out. But as always, thank you. All right, G man. I'm out of breath, man.
All right, we out. Peace.